everybody, this is Angie and this is our little home and garden, and today we're going to pot up an evergreen pot that can be used for every season. Today we're going to do it for fall, but I'm going to show you how you can also use it for wintertime, springtime, and summer. First, your rule of potting is you always need a thriller, a filler, and then a spiller. So we're going to use these cute little dwarf Alberta spruce, and it's going to take me all the way through winter into the spring. We've got some matrix deep orange pansies, and these will last well into the frost. This is Spencer. He's going to be helping me today. We have two different kinds of ivy. So we have the variegated ivy and your traditional English ivy. And we're going to use those as our spillers. We also have a purple pansy. Let's see what that one's called. Delta Premium Pure Violet Pansy. All right, so we're going to start with our thriller. And I'm going to put this kind of towards the back. I put these pots up against my driveway. Up against my garage on either side of the garage doors. So it's one of those things where nobody's seeing the back. It's a little root bound, so I'm just going to rough this up a little bit. And you don't really have to go crazy. I know some people like to really tear it up, but just a little bit. I like to scrape off the top of any uckies that might be on there. Sometimes you got some weeds in there, which this one has some stragglers. All right. I think I need that to go a little further down in there. What side looks good? Think that side looks good? Yeah. Guess taking the tag off would probably be good. The reason I chose this, you can use any evergreen, but I really like these because winter's right upon us. And then I'm going to decorate these up really cute for Christmas. Can add some little twinkle lights. All right, so I only did one of the orange, and I think I'm going to put the orange right in front. Again, it's Matrix Deep Orange Pansy. And this is really saturated, which I'm not a big fan of when that happens, but and of course this is going to look a little scarce, but it'll fill out. It won't fill out as much as it would have if I planted this in spring, but it'll fill out. I'm going to do two of the purple, and I'm going to do these. I'm going to keep all of my fillers close, kind of close to my evergreen. And one of the things I tend to do is, well, make a mess. I'm making quite a mess all over myself. But in addition to making a mess, I like to add little things to my planters, to my containers. So I'll probably end up adding some pumpkins to this one. All right, and then I got 1, 2. So I guess I'm just going to go with the variegated. I have this here as well, and maybe I'll take this around the back side, or maybe I'll just add in a couple of these real quick. And this is just the traditional English ivy. You can get a lot of this stuff really cheap right now. So checking out our plants right now is Duncan Doodle. He is our silver golden doodle. And I always call him the guardian of the garden because he likes to make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. Apparently this ivy's going to put up a fight. And you know, that's what happens. It gets all twisted together and it does what ivy does. That's okay. We're just going to fight right back. There we go. We're just going to pop that one right there. That one's going to go there. Ivy really has a mind of its own, doesn't it? I used to grow ivy on the side of the house, trailing on the house. I thought it was so romantic and beautiful. And then, lo and behold, I'm sitting in my den one day, and I look up in the corner, and there is ivy in my house that had worked its way through the walls into the house. So after that, ivy strictly goes into pots for me. Glamorous, right? Come on, buddy. Don't want to damage it too much here, but it is really fighting me. There we go. Wow. That one is long. All right, so let's move all this mess out of the way and see what we got. Not too bad. We could use another filler right here. Like I said, this pansies are going to fill in, but not a whole lot. So I think I'll just add, I may add a little more of this ivy. Yeah, that's better. All right. So we have what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, the traditional English ivy. And we have 2 of the variegated. We got the beautiful pansies. We got 2 in the purple, 1 in the orange. And that orange is really, it's really a spiller, but we'll see how it does. And I think that's good. I can leave this pot like this, and this will last through the winter. It really would. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out in the wintertime and I'm going to pop out my pansies. I'm going to leave the ivy, and I'm going to leave my evergreen, and then I'm going to do it for winter, for Christmas. But that's pretty good. All right, and then we'll do the second one. Same way. I really feel my dirt a little bit much today. That's why it's everywhere. It's okay. Pippa! Pippa, what are you eating? And we're going to do this one just like the other one. So I'm going to do this real quick, and then we're going to set them out and see how they look. All right, I think that's it. They look great. They're going to look great on either side of the garage doors. So we have the Dwarf Alberta Spruce. Then we have the pansies, the two different pansies. And then we have the two different ivies. We have the variegated and their traditional English. And they're trying to hang out together. These I did not fertilize, but I will fertilize with a weekly fertilizer for 2 weeks. Like I said, they're not going to do a whole lot because it's done time for the plants, really. But these will last well into winter for the pansies, and the Alberta spruce will last all season. Let's see what zone it is here for those wondering. It's negative 20 degrees. So I'm not sure what zone that is, but I think it's like zone maybe 2. So this is going to sit out there and be beautiful until spring, maybe even summer. But we'll see. But for now, happy gardening.